You, yes, you there. Are you also a streamer? And have you spent countless hours to make a single short because you have to VOD scrub? VOD scrubbing is a pain. Have you also spent countless hours trying to find a Google or YouTube tutorial on how to VOD scrub more efficiently because you've just spent like 3 hours on this 1-minute clip? Well, let me tell you, it's so much easier than you thought. Because today, I will show you the magic of OBS's chapter marker system, which is honestly really simple, and I hate that I didn't know about this before. All you need to do on OBS, and this also works with the Aitum plugin, you go to settings, right, and you go to output, recording, and there you go, recording format. You need to set this to hybrid MP4. You can also use hybrid MOV, but MP4 is the most used format, so just stick with that. And you don't need to worry about any other settings, just hybrid MP4. That's all you need. Just select that. Then you go to hotkeys into the filter bar and type in chapter. Now you can see that there's 2 hotkey parts for add chapter marker or add chapter marker record output. The first one is for OBS natively, the second one is for the Aitum one. As you saw before, I also had a vertical layout that allows me to record my normal main view as well as my vertical view, which makes my life so much easier for then editing later on. I just set it to numpad 3 because it's that simple for me to press it, and you should also just pick an easy key to press while you're streaming, because you don't want to fumble around trying to find your hotkey again. You just want to stream, and when you're having a good moment, just press your hotkey, and there it goes. OBS will have set a chapter marker right there in your VODs for you. And then all you need to do is press OK to apply everything, and go into your DaVinci Resolve or whatever else you have, import your VOD, and in this case I already have my VOD imported, and you just go ahead and you can see that there's these blue markers everywhere. I'll zoom in and you can see that there's always these blue markers, and that's all the chapter markers I set in my last VOD because I finally found out how to do that. No longer do I need to just go ahead and speed things up by like a bajillion speed just to VOD scrub through this, which by the way doesn't even work at like 4x speed for me because all I hear is a blah, 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 because it's too fast. And so now I can find my chapter markers, move my timeline to there, and just cut around it where I know it'll be. Obviously I'd look at the full clip and see where I need to cut, but now I can just cut around it, and I can cut everything else away that I don't need. And it's so lovely. It's direct, it's immediate. You see where you were at before. You don't have to remember after several days later, because let's face it, most of us streamers, we don't have time after we stream. We usually stream and then we raid and maybe spend some hours, but usually we're too exhausted to then spend several more hours making clips. So what do? We leave it for a day or 2 or 3, and then you have to remember all the funny bits that you had, all the important bits that you had. But now no longer. You just have your chapter marker set up. If you were vigilant during your stream, you can now find all your funny bits again in an instant and just edit around it. It is so much easier. It has made this workflow so much nicer, from literally an hour for a single minute clip into just spending like 5 minutes per clip because I can find it immediately. And yes, OBS, before you say anything, OBS does have a replay buffer, and Aitum also has a backtracking feature, but they take PC resources, and if your PC can't handle that, then it's pointless. Also, the buffer is usually far too small for me because I tend to ramble on. Take this video as an example. With that though, I hope that this video has helped you tremendously, and I wish you all a great time, and good luck editing your further VODs. Take care, and bye-bye!